So it's 12:22 p.m. a.m. Sorry. I never talk at 12:22 p.m. I'm always just asleep at that fucking time. It's 12:22 a.m. It's Tuesday. I just got back from my job, my JOBSON. In the most ridiculous I blasted Under the Boardwalk by the Drifters. I got off at 11:40. And I just drove in one direction. There's too many green lights to not drive. And so I just drove in one direction. And on my way home, I blasted this song for the fuck of it. Full volume. Blasted it. 12 a.m. It's midnight. Blasted this. I was laughing my ass off. Blast that. I'm proud of me. If only I had something worthwhile to go to tomorrow. I need to marry someone. That's what I need. I need to find a girl that likes people that look like me. Because no one else looks like me, so I need to find a girl that likes people that look like. I might have to ingrain it into her head. It knows it just. And yeah. So I've been awake since 7 a.m. because I went to school, but I slept in, so I could go to school. And then I slept in because I stayed up late, about probably this time yesterday, playing games with Patrick, which I recorded only Patrick's audio. My audio is replaced by my game audio. And then fuck. Okay, so I've been awake since 7 a.m. today. Now, if I went to school on time, I would have been awake since 5:30 a.m. and working till 12 pretty much, while being lonely at school. Do this again on Wednesday. Yeah. I brought some cannolis home, and I'm just in a mood where I want to talk to someone, not a guy. I want to talk to a woman. Just want to just put my arm over him and be tired and just say shit to him. Yeah, that's good. I want that. Should I get it though? Probably shouldn't. The less happy I am, the better I'll do in life. Who's the Jesus? Yes, the figment or character called Jesus apparently was a huge sufferer. He's always going through bad things, and look how well he did. He managed to create a fucking religion that still controls people 2,000 years later. Probably a real guy. Like Zarathustra, or Muhammad, or Buddha, or Confucius, or Zhao, or Tao. Taoism, Zhaoism, I don't know. Or Noah, not Noah, fuck him. Not Jim Morrison was real. I like Jim Morrison. I mean, can't we just admit that the dead rock stars are gonna turn into new religious idols soon? When people who've last seen them in person die out, Jimi Hendrix will be a fucking religion. Right? People will be worshiping my. I mean, if we look far enough into the future, how likely is it that we're going to be able to continue producing this quality of music that we produced in the last century? Rock, blues, jazz, hip-hop, I mean, just all these great songs we produced in the last century. If you look at classical music artists, we're probably going to fall off our creative talent at some point. And then music will be a lost art where what we have now is idolized in a future where music cannot be. I doubt that though, but it could possibly happen where our music, like 1,000 years in the future, is all the music they have, or they just look back on these guys with just such a like. Imagine Eminem 1,000 years from now. He's gonna be remembered, and he's gonna be idolized to the point of just the peak brilliance. Just imagine the impact that musicians, movie stars, just famous people of this current century will have 1,000 years from now. I mean, if there's still technology that's able to see him, probably there will be. Way maybe more advanced to play how we do, but yeah. So imagine how they'd be looked at. I mean, who's okay? 2,000 years ago we had, 2,500 years ago we had Aristotle, and now well we have me now. I mean, of course I'm gonna be the one that makes. I'm not picking my nose. I'm itching my nose. Okay, there's a fucking difference. And jeez, my fucking itchy ass nose ass itch. Like I said, I just wanna walk outside, just find some pretty girl. And talk. Just talk. Nothing else. Just talk. I want to talk with her liking me. She can't not like me. That's unacceptable. I need a pretty girl who likes me. To just be outside and we can talk. That's what I want right now to happen. I want it every time. I want it now. Camera, make it happen. Smart, pretty girl who likes me. Have him knock on the door. And just say, hey Brandon. I'll be like, yeah, fuck, let's come in and talk. Like, I want to sleep with someone. Not even necessarily sex. Just sleep with someone. I'd enjoy that. Now I made this recording weird. It's too personal now. I'm like a loser. Oh, you fucking loser. You can't even get a girl to sleep with you. I haven't even tried. I haven't even tried. I tried more to go to school than I have to get a girlfriend. I do try more to go to school. Not too hard, but I try harder than I do to get a girlfriend. I should start trying. I suck though. How can I try when I suck? If I suck, what is there to try? God damn it. I don't even mean like supermodel pretty. I mean like exotic. They got eyes that'll look into your soul. And a face that'll, I don't know, that'll out-wrap a label. Boobs! No, that's optional. I mean, if just no boobs, you know, it might be a guy. So, you know, that there's that consideration. I mean, from a gender perspective, boobs are necessary to make sure it is a woman. I mean, they can get the bottom cut off. Boobs are what, so you know, that's the requirement. It's not a materialistic desire. It's just, you know, yeah, you just need to make sure, right? You just need to make you don't want to be wrong. I mean, you'll find out too late if you're wrong. I mean, I guess you need both, right? Boobs and the bottom part, which I don't want to say. The name is too sacred for me to say. Starts with there's just like fucking many letters that start like C, V, T, P. I mean, it's A through Z. There's letters. Zaza, Zunt, Zwat, Zazi, Shazi, Zazina, Zajina. I mean, you don't even a gina. It's just Gina. That's so the gina ruins it. It's just so. So vibrulent. Just Gina. Yeah. Gina. Imagine being named Gina. You're fucked. Gina. 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 Hey, Petey. Hey, Petey. Hey, Petey. But yeah, like I said, he's some pretty girl, with, just boobs, make sure, and a Gina. Knock on my door and just wait while I turn the camera off. Or maybe just put the camera somewhere else. I answer in my fucking suit and be like, hey, how you doing? And be like, Brandon, I want to talk to you, Brandon. I heard you from the heavens. No, fuck religion. I heard you from your mind, because your mind creates reality, and your mind created me, and I am here to fulfill the desires of your mind. Not even just sex, just to sleep with. You have clothes on. I'll fucking put a pillow between us. I just want to fucking... Some hugs. Play with the hair. I don't know. Give like a massage. Talk. I just want to talk. That's all I want to do. Just talk. Pretty girl that likes me. That's smart. But that's alright. I don't get it. I'm too good to get that. I'm too good. The society rewards those that it's familiar with. It's familiar with the bad. It's familiar with idiocy. And it's familiar with ignorance. And so it rewards those with it because all others are foreign to it. And it'd rather support the devil it knows and the foreigner it does not. Send the fucking Pope to Mars for the Martians to meet. And the Martians to be like, fuck you, Pope. I don't trust your ass. I'd rather make friends with our worst criminal who raped our feet holes. Fuck you, Pope. Trying to brainwash us with your bullshit. Fucking Pope. How full of shit do you have to be become a Pope? I don't doubt that popes can talk to God because they fucking made him up. Ah! Why am I bashing religion? Is it because I was doing a project on Nietzsche today? To explain it. But the popes know the truth. Ah, fuck. Sorry, I'm playing with my nails, my toenails. So, while I'm gonna sit here at 12:36 a.m. in despair over the lack of womans, I should have put my laundry in the laundry place, because well, to be fairly frank, I need to let the laundry finish, and then change the load before I go to bed, so I have pants tomorrow. But, it'd be almost done by now if I did it before I recorded this fucking video. Yes, sirree. It would have. I mean, honestly, why hope for the impossibility of a pretty and a smart girl who just wants to come inside and talk with me all night appearing at my door when I could really just Google one and have it appear on my computer? It's the same thing. I can't talk to it, but, That's the pitfalls of Connecticut. If I was in New York, I would right now head off to a fucking bar or just some, crowded blues club or something like that. Just some place, some, underground poetry club, and just talk to women. That's what I would do. But here, I've got nowhere. I can walk the street and be scared by homeless men. If I went to Vegas, I honestly, I can't. I want to move. It's going to be a while since I do, but I want to move just for that reason of being able to just go out and do shit at night. It's about fucking time, too, by the way. Maybe I can get a girl drunk enough so they'd marry me. Got Patrick drunk. If I was married, it'd be a great investment. Because after I get all my riches and we get divorced, she'll make more money than she'd ever get if she didn't marry me. Though my goal isn't to have money so she can take my fucking savings. That is if I don't need it. If I don't need it in order to get better in life. Like, I've already got my goals laid out pretty much, you know. Job that I'm doing now. Go to college, maybe, unless I can find a way to break into the film industry before then for the next decade or so. I work in film, building a name of myself, become a public figure during that time, deal with all the petty, the social problems, maybe get a kitty kid maybe. Live life then start moving in, then start veering more and more in politics. I'm gonna have my content, my videos, my movies be political in nature for some of them. Then I'm gonna veer into real world politics. Spend more time with the poor to sympathize with them. Then I get the votes, go into Washington, play chess with the world, and then make this country mine, reform the government that suits a better and more intellectually advanced, change it from a democracy to a better form of, I guess, monarchy, not even a monarchy, just a new form of government that I can think of and come up with. Redefine my philosophies, become a known intellectual. Then make sure I die with our country heading off to become one of the greatest there ever was. That's my plan for life. And also, almost every country has had its glory days, its golden era. Italy with Rome and that 1,000-year reign. Germany with the Nazis and the World War I. France during the kingdom of Napoleon with the French. Russians, I don't know. England, the entire fucking Middle Ages was English. And you know what I mean, Spain, Spanish, blah, 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 blah. Every country, but America has not had its golden era. What, the World War II? No. It's not a golden era. I hope to bring the American golden era like Caesar brought Roman's golden era into sight. Are those aspirations too high? Is a kid sitting in a chair complaining that he just wants to talk to a girl? A pretty girl. Dreaming too big. Kid who works at a hotel. Concierge lounge. Thinks he can achieve anything. You know what voice says that? The voice of failure and the voice of fear. The voice of failure says, why the fuck do you think you can achieve anything great when it's just so fucking impossible that not even I can do it? And the voice of fear says, if he thinks he can do that, he might be so determined that he might actually do it and leave me in a shitty position. Those two voices aren't beneficial to me, they're not true. So I cast your bullshit to the side, and I say, fuck you, come look at me in 50 years. I'm going to be the greatest person in the last century. That's my goal. Oh, you're such a contrived narcissist. This guy wants to be the greatest person in the last century. I wonder what he thinks of himself. What a fucking ego, man. Hey. I want to be great. I'm gonna make everything I do make sure that that happens. And what the fuck do you do that is so much better? Oh, you work at a fucking job? That's your life? You have kids? Your slave morality Nietzsche preached against? Yeah, oh how fucking jealous I am. If that's the road of honor, no wonder why the Japanese are fucking quitting too. I'm being stupid. It's 12:43. I'm fucking tired, and the longer I talk to your shit ass, I have to be awake because I didn't even start my laundry yet. So I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go Google the pretty woman, which I can't talk to, but I can you know, just I'm so tired. I don't even want to talk to. I don't even want to talk to them anymore. I just want to just hug them and fall asleep on them. Just be comfortable, no, and then wake up and be like, oh, hey, no, so like that's on my head on their boob. Just, I mean, not like do that. I mean, just like just like the ear, like my dog. I just want to go like a dog and just like kind of like on, not like on the puff out with the clothes on, on like the side of my head and just go like on the boob. With my arm like wrapped around her stomach. I just stick my nose in her neck. No, I can't do that. My head's on her boob. What else? Okay, so head's on boob. My arm's over stomach. Maybe it's like angled down so I can So I'm doing that. What else can I do? Maybe I get my like feet. I twist my legs around her left leg, cause my head will be on my head will be in her left boob. My arm will be like curling over, so I have to twist my feet around her left leg. And then after like a couple minutes, I'll like start moving up, like, then like up like my nose in her neck. Yeah, I wonder why I don't have a girl here. It's fucking weird shit. Weird shit indeed. Maybe it'll happen in a dream. That's not weird. Is that weird? Let's talk about if that's weird or not. Is that why people aren't looking at me? People are like, oh my god, is that kid think he is anything that's worth talking to? What a little shit. What sucks is there's really no girls I like either at my school. I mean, there's one, but I haven't had much of a chance to do it. I have had much of a chance. I've been too shitty to do anything. I blame myself entirely. And I blame that one fucking girl. Fucking sham. She came in my creative writing class. Yeah, okay, you know this. She came in for the first like month or two. She just tore me out of my plans to get that girl I like. And then when she's got me suckered into only talking to her, she hasn't been there in a fucking month. Since my April vacation. A month and a half she hasn't been there. And now I'm just on the outskirts. I've got no chance now. It's too late now. I've been trying to get this fucking toenail off for the past like 10 minutes. Cut it off with a fucking knife. See, that girl, I wouldn't mind the whole head on boob thing. Because they very accommodating. Sorry, I was putting this knife in my toe. I don't even know any girls on my phone I can talk to, really. None that I like. No. I want to go somewhere where I can work towards it, okay? I want to work towards it, okay? Not school. It's a waste of time. I need to go. I want to go to like just a line of girls that stretches until I win. Just go to each one and just go until after I get through 1 billion failures. The billionth and first will be like, yeah, cool. I find you cool. Even though you're nothing like yourself, because you just talked to 1 billion other girls, and you're definitely so changed and exhausted that you're not anything like your normal self. I like you, man. I had to wait for you to change before I could like you. To change. I like your changed self. What am I talking about? I'm sure if you don't know me. Who knows me? I don't even know me. No one knows me. I'm sure if you, watching this, since you don't know me, find this weird. You know what? I find this interesting. Name one person in the... Oh, Jesus. I twisted and kind of ripped what my, what is between the two back pockets. Okay. Alright, so, name one person in the fucking world, besides me, that does videos like this, where they are like me. Name them. Fucking give me the video. Give me proof. That was an itch. That was an itch. That was an itch. Okay? You don't give a shit. I can stick 2 middle fingers up my nose and just fucking twist them, shove them in my mouth, and you know I'd be fine, because all the videos I've recorded have proved that there's no point disliking me over that. Okay? You're too invested in me to dislike me because I do that. Because I'm gonna be exactly the same before I do that, after I do that. That's just gonna be one movement. There's gonna be no lingering effects because I am unchanged. I do want to talk to a girl though. It's fucking depressing. I'm not even depressing, I'm just downtrodden. And school, like, seems like the opportune place, right? Wrong. I go to school and I get disappointed even more. Girls there either suck or they don't care about talking to people. They just want to go ahead and stay with their fucking friends because anyone else isn't worth talking to. It's fucking stupid. I just want to take the ones that are decent, rip them out of school and put them in a box where I can detox them from the stupid life they're heading into. Like, hey, you have decent qualities, you have some value to this world. Get you out of school, sit here, and after you go through your withdrawal from the shit that you've been accustomed to, we can be friends. We can advance the world together. Fuck. I just realized something. I'm working on the weekend from 6 to 12 maybe. And from be awake from 4:30. And since I volunteer my time after work, I'm gonna be awake from 4:30 to like 6 at least, because I have to help out with other shit. 12:53. Who are you? Whose time do I believe I'm wasting? I'm wasting no one's time. No one's watching these fucking videos. No one gives a shit. I mean nothing. To the world, I have to wash this shirt I'm wearing. Gotta fucking wash the pants I wanna wear. To the world, I mean nothing. Or as of now, I mean nothing, at least. I do have a good legacy, though. Couple hundred hours of videos, couple hundred pages of shit written. Dozens and dozens of hours of recordings. A lot of content to busy people with. I probably have around 1,000 hours of something recorded. Maybe like have 500 hours for myself recorded, roughly. Yeah, I've got to. I have to. I can tally it up. But I've got to. Well, it depends. Do I have 500 videos? Because presume if I'd have to have 500 videos that are each an hour long, and I don't think I have that. So probably less. Probably a couple hundred. Anyways, my school security cameras just fucking have me. Called me. Let's listen to my voicemail. Oh, never mind. Anyways, goodbye. 30 minutes, my laundry will be done by now. Great. Let's be awake for another 40 minutes, probably. So, 12:56. Still want to rub my head on a hot woman's boob. Maybe not, okay, no. Ignore the tongue licking and lip licking. I do that all the time. Not a hot woman, a hot girl's. No, I'm 18. I can't be a girl. It has to be a woman. Not too old. Then it's creepy. I mean, I can't rub on a boob. An old boob. It's gotta be a young boob. Give me like half of Kim Kardashian, like without her head. In her life. Like if there was just no, like a no armed, no below the upper or mid thigh, and no headed Kim Kardashian thing, I would I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't buy it. I'd just be like, it's pretty cool. I wouldn't buy it. I mean, fuck it. What's the point? It's just a fostered emotion to like someone. Just indulging your sense of happiness and longing, your sense of empathy, to choose some person and consider them valuable because of some contrived series of values you've placed on them. There's really no point to it. I mean, it's necessary, it's automatic, it's instinctual. in order for us to procreate. It's programmed in our DNA, but it's really just utterly just worthless. I mean, I have a desire to rub my head on a woman's boob, but it's pointless. There's no constructive activity from doing it. Do I make myself feel better? I mean, if to have sex and have children makes you feel good, then it can be assumed that naturally humans are emotionally driven. I mean, they're more driven to satisfy their emotions. Because if we have instinctual and natural desires in our head to find a person, put these emotional values in them, and then satisfy these emotions in order to spread the DNA, create a child, and keep the species going, that means we are naturally inclined, programmed even, to follow our emotions, to try to satisfy our emotions. And so to reverse that, to do the opposite of that programming, to reverse the programming, would be to go against our nature, pretty much. Because, I mean, it can be said that from everything I just said, that we are naturally driven to satiate our emotions. And in order to become less natural and move on